moment that I've been waiting for the last 10 hours is about to happen in less than 1,000 customers. In today's video, we're going to be finally hitting 100,000 served customers in what honestly has felt like the longest 10 hours of my life. Aside from the fact that I'm going to be sharing the entire experience with you guys, I will also be showing you the Chef Cat over on Pet Simulator X. And of course, I will give you guys a full tour of the layout that I used in order to get to this point, making a total of 10,000 customers served every single hour. So let's go ahead and transition over to maybe like the last 50 customers that we need. Here we go. The moment of truth is just about to happen in the next couple of seconds. We are finally going to be at 100,000 customers. It is 5 o'clock in the morning for me, and we have officially hit 100,000. Huge Chef Cat unlocked down there in the bottom right hand corner. Let's go, bro. Actually insane. I cannot believe we did that. Let's transition over to Pet Simulator X really quick so I can go and check, see if we actually got the pet over there or if it's bugged. I don't know. We're gonna find out right now. Let's transition over. There it is right there, guys. It says, enjoy a special pet on us for playing my restaurant. Dude, that is so sick. So if we go ahead and open up here, there it is right there. 2 exist, which means that I don't know if I technically was the first in the world. Somebody else got it at the same time as me. I don't know, man, but we finally have ourselves the huge Chef Cat, and it looks beautiful. I can see it from right back there. Let's take off all these other ones really quick. And there it is right there, man. Let me go ahead and actually sign this. Actually insane to think that we were able to go ahead and get our hands on the Chef Cat. This is so crazy, yo. So there we go. We went ahead and got ourselves the Chef Cat, man. I'm really excited right now. I feel like I've been grinding all day for this. So to actually have it and be one of the top people that got it is definitely super rewarding. But let's go ahead now and transition over back to my restaurant so I can show you guys the layout that I used in order to go ahead and accomplish this. I will be right back. All right, so we're now back on my restaurant, and basically this is the layout that I went ahead and did the entire 10-hour journey to be able to get it. If you aren't aware, this is Redacted's layout. I'm going to have a link to the graph in the description, just like how I did in my last video. If you guys end up following the graph that is in my description, it's going to be a little bit different than how I have it, and that's because he does have a lot of really expensive stuff in here. So I kind of just made a couple of slight changes so that way I could go ahead and pretty much make it work for me. So for the most part, everything here is pretty much the exact same. You can go ahead and ignore the gingerbread tables. I actually did not have those until the last hour, and the reason for that is because I was still testing a couple of different tricks to kind of help you guys get this kind of going a little bit better, but unfortunately this trick didn't really work out too well. So for the entire 10-hour journey, I had royal tables as well as royal chairs. Now again, by no means am I saying that this is going to be the next best layout or the layout that you should do yourself. It is an extremely expensive layout, so unfortunately not everyone is going to be able to do this. But yes, for the most part, up here, everything is the exact same as the graph. The only place where it changes is right over here. In this kind of 4 section right here, there is supposed to be a Christmas tree, but I didn't have one. So instead, I decided to just throw in filler items, which in my case, I decided to choose wells. Back here, there is supposed to be an extra 2 coffee machines. Again, I couldn't afford them at the time. Not only that, but the global market has been down all day. So I went ahead and grabbed the 10 coffee machines that I had, split them in 2, put 5 and 5 on each side, and kind of called it a day. Did the same thing over here. I went ahead and did not add a Christmas tree right here and instead decided to add filler items. So if you potentially don't have any coffee machines, you can go ahead and put filler items all through here. And if you don't have another Christmas tree, you could also put another filler item there if you would like to. Now, for these 4 tables here, you'll notice that the no clip glitch is being used. I mentioned this during my live stream, but I'll actually go ahead and show you guys right here so it is kind of on record. This can be done with pretty much every single item in the game, and it can be done with any table that you want. So let's go ahead, grab a silverware tray, And then we're going to grab any random old table right here, the corrupted table. Why not? The goal here is to place this table right next to the actual item that you are trying to no clip. Go ahead and rotate around it so that way you find the center rotating point, which in my case is exactly where I have it right here. This is extremely easy to do once you get the hang of it, but basically the idea is you want to rotate this table onto the tray while also clicking extremely fast. So that way you kind of confuse the table into thinking that it's okay to place itself right across here. So kind of like, it's going to take me a couple tries, but right there. So kind of just like how I did right there. This is called no clipping. Basically, I saved myself a space because this table still technically works and just like a regular table. The only difference is that there is now a silverware tray inside of it. So that is how I did the first floor. Now moving on to floor number 2. Up here, very, very simple. I did go ahead and follow along with the entire graph. So you can follow the graph that I have below. These are all dishwashers here and they are facing this pocket. Same thing for right here. All of these are order stands. And then over here, you have all of the ovens that are facing this empty center point. Ignore all the bells. Again, that was something that I was testing, which unfortunately did not work. So that is not part of the actual layout. But these filler items that are the wells are part of the layout. You need to go ahead and put all of these filler items to make sure that these NPCs stay inside of that section. Next, we're going to travel over to floor number 3. And this design that is on floor number 3 will be repeated on floor number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All of those floors will be the exact same. So again, you have a total of 6 tables here with 1 silver tray over here in the center and then an empty pocket right next to it. Also, off to the side, there is 16 extra silver trays that you will need to include so that way you are getting the full 99.99%. Now, if you guys notice in the actual graph, it shows you that there is coffee machines right here. I instead decided not to use them because again, I do not have those coffee machines. So I decided to just put in some filler items, but I did mark them a little bit different than what I actually have around as filler items. So basically where these 3 wells are and these 3 wells, there is supposed to be coffee machines. The 4 wells over on this side, there's actually supposed to be a Christmas tree here. Christmas tree, not a big deal. That is going to affect a little bit on how much money you're making per hour, but it's not going to affect your customers. Coffee machines, on the other hand, are going to affect your customers. I probably could have gotten it a lot quicker if I had those coffee machines, but unfortunately, it is what it is. I didn't have them. So like I mentioned, I'm going to just go to a random floor here. Let's go to floor number 8. All of these floors are the exact same. Everything here in the center is the same with the trays over on the side. This needs to be repeated in every single floor. And yes, I didn't mention this before, but even on floor 1, it needs to be repeated. I have it over here in the corner and we are currently on floor number 1. Very, very important. But yeah, guys, the grind was a lot of fun. I'm really excited that I finally got the Chef Cat, especially being one of the very first people to get it is super rewarding. I'm going to go to bed now because it is actually 5:30 in the morning now for me. And I have been awake, well, basically since I got off stream, which is when we started this entire journey 10 hours ago, 10 and a half hours ago now. Now that I've gone ahead and kind of finished this, I will have some more layout videos to help you be able to get to this point. If you guys would like to see a full breakdown of this layout, let me know in the comments. I might do another re-upload. I just really wanted to go ahead and get this video out to share with you guys on pretty much my entire journey, because I know that some of you were there since the very beginning during my live stream earlier today, and I definitely didn't want you guys to miss out on me hitting 100,000 customers. That's gonna do it for this video. Like always, I hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you do not miss any of my content. That's gonna go ahead and do it for this video. Like always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.